Hello, GCU staff. My name is Aaron Saylor. I'm very proud to assume the position as your new quality control supervisor. I'm addressing you today because I am dedicated to my new position and I want to ensure that the Grand Canyon University Coangelo College of Business Student Relations Department operates in an effective way. As you all know, GCU provides top quality education for its students. However, that cannot happen unless the Coangelo College of Business Student Relations Department operates in a consistent and organized manner. I am addressing you today to provide suggestions for effective communication between the staff. I have compiled a list of 5 suggestions that I think will be effective for your department. Number 1, dialogue is very important. Create an environment where employees feel comfortable having effective dialogue between each other and their supervisors. As you all know, GCU follows the Christian worldview, which means that we are to be like James 1:19 says, and be slow to anger and slow to wrath when dealing with one another. Number 2 is the need for quality control. As quality control supervisor, it is important that I help create a professional environment. However, I can't do that without the help and cooperation of your department. I want the supervisors, as well as the employees, to feel comfortable coming to me with your questions and concerns. As you all know, my door is always open. Number 3 is the need for shared governance. As GCU employees, you are the lifeblood of this university. So your thoughts, questions, and concerns are of the utmost importance. When it comes to decision making in this department, everyone from the top down is involved in this. Just as Christ always admonished his disciples when it came to the decisions he was going to make for his flock, taking into consideration their thoughts and concerns. Number 4 is enrich community involvement. As you all know, GCU is dedicated to servant leadership. They are also dedicated to following in the footsteps of Christ and giving back to their community. For the past 50 years, GCU has been dedicated to getting involved in the greater Phoenix area. I implore all of you to get involved and be active in your local Phoenix community. Number 5, shared communication and solicited feedback. This is just like number 3 of shared governance. What I suggest is that the heads of your department develop a communal system with your employees and develop activities that involve each other in the Coangelo College of Business staff. This may include holding staff meetings where members are allowed to vote on certain measures, or having suggestion boxes in an open area of the office where staff members feel comfortable pinning their suggestions. This can also simply mean that the supervisors create an open and honest environment with their employees. Effective communication can be difficult in higher education because higher education tends to underinvest in communication. Among students, effective communication can even be difficult. However, it can be even more difficult for the GCU staff. This may persist for many reasons. However, the biggest reason is that as human beings, we are like the Bible says at Romans 11:21, that we are generally puffed up with pride. As Christians, we may fall short, but when we admonish the Bible's teachings, we can recognize this in ourselves and quickly desalinate this behavior and get back on track. With that being said, it still remains that we are imperfect human beings. At times, we get frustrated with one another and ourselves. When this happens, tensions and conflicts are bound to happen. Do not be dismayed when this does happen. There are always ways to de-escalate these situations. The first is to never avoid conflict. Keeping things to oneself can cause anxiety, stress, and offers little chance for a solution. Always speak up and communicate about the causes of your stress and concerns. If you don't, this can quickly escalate and lead to heated confrontations. The next suggestion is don't always be defensive. Being defensive almost never leads to a positive outcome. Rather than listening to others' point of view, many often resort to trying to defend themselves. This is an inherent flaw in all human beings. Often, we fail to see that there is a middle ground in most conflicts. Defensiveness can also be problematic because the other person can feel that them and their issues are being discounted. So always try your best to listen to others' side of the argument and make sure that your fellow staff members are being heard. Remember to always let your fellow staff members feel like they are being heard and that their thoughts and concerns are important. In conclusion, I want all GCU staff members to know that my door is always open. Please voice any questions or concerns you may have Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Arizona Standard Time. Or you can reach me at 602-951-8754. Or contact me via email at asailor98@gcu.edu. Thank you for your consideration and God bless.